Lego my Jameso. Hey everybody, today I'm actually going to show you how to pull a Bricklink order. I'm first going to show you some settings and features to adjust how your order page looks, and then I'm going to show you a live order that I have right now as I pull it. So let's hope this helps you. Alright, so log into Bricklink. Once you're in Bricklink, I went to my orders page and I selected the order that I want to pull. So once we're in our order page here, there are a couple ways to organize how your order appears. If we go to My Store, you'll go over here to My Store and Settings. And once you're in here, you go to My Order Settings. And this is actually where we edit how the order appears. So this is for order details and then orders placed and received. Up top here, I always do show my quantity left, so it'll say, how many I should have left in my inventory in case I want to double check. If somebody orders one item and it says I have one left, I want to make sure there's two in there. That way I can modify it and delete it if I only have, if I'm out of it. That way I can prevent from future problems. I always show the item number. I show the item weight. That way I can get a full weight estimate on the bottom of what the package will weigh for shipping. I show my remarks. I show temporary. This is important. Show temporary checkboxes. I like doing this because instead of printing the order out, I can click through it as I go and select everything. That way I'm not printing and wasting paper, but I'm still verifying that the order is complete. Sometimes with large orders, after I click through everything, then I'll save the order instead of saving it right off the bat. Okay, show my order notes, group items. These are just the things I have selected. Some of them were default items. What's really important is down here, sort orders received by. Always come down here and do remarks. If you sort by remarks, you can organize your store to have things appear where you want them to. So by remarks means that bin A is going to come up before B, and then C, and then D. So I'm going to pull from left to right across my room, which is very helpful. And if you organize your remarks properly, then that's how you can have an organized store. That way you don't have to be like, oh man, I'm listing some bricks. They need to go here because bricks come before plates, which should go here. That would get very complex. So by listing things based on remarks, it allows you to I can put bricks, plates, any piece I want in bin A, and it will always come up first before bins over here. So that's very important. So I'm not changing any of that. We're going to go back to the order here. So this is my rolling cart. I use this to pull orders. When I'm ready to pull an order, I quickly scroll through the order to see, okay, what's in it? How much do we have? So I just give it a quick scroll through. And then once I see what the order has, I get an estimate of how many parts there are. Sometimes you can just quickly look at, but I know that I'm going to have a decent amount of parts in this order. Then I come over here. I have these nice little heads. I want to open them, and I want to use a bag. So I bring this bag over to the table. Ta-da-da. And then, so I don't need to pull this entire order with you guys, but I can pull most of it. So HH38. This is where we want first. So HH38. I come over. I know that H is right here. HH is the second bin in. And we said HH38. And they want one of these. So I open HH38. Oh, there it is. So I'll pull this out. I'm trying to use one hand. I'll bring this over here. So I pull that one piece and I put this back. And then I notice, okay, I want something from LL28. I want two of them. So I put this back in H38. And I want to go to LL28. So there's J, K, L. LL28 is right here. Oh no! Oh, we said, what number did we say? Was it LL28? Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally just said L's right here on the bottom, and I went to the other one because I'm trying to use one hand here. LL28. Here they are. One. And two. Don't mind, sorry, poor thing. Come back up here. So now we have our parts. Okay, so now that I have these, I take them and I put them into the bag. Okay, so we have our parts. Here they are in the bag. Those are the first two. So now that I have them in the bag, I simply come up here and click these. And now I'm going to pull the rest of the order. So I think I'll just do that. Now that these are new, I like to keep them in a separate area. So what I do is I take this bag, come over here, because these are used parts. And now I use my heat sealer. I always check the settings. Lowest settings are for these, and when I use actual Lego bags, I go up to like 6 or 7. So then, again, doing this with one hand, not two, so we feed that through there. And we hold it down. And voila, sealed. So now those used parts are sealed and they're separated from my new parts. I'm going to pull the rest of this order. If all goes well, my store is organized that I'll pull from this side to this side, and it's all how I organize my remarks. So I'll pull this now, and then there are a couple bins over here that are just randomly placed, and I'm trying to think of a new way to set those up. But if I really wanted to change them, I would make these bin A, or just give them a number value, because the number value would come before the letter, I believe. Yeah, so like example, these bins down here, this is literally just labeled 1. So on my remarks, I have it as 0, 1. And that comes up first out of anything if anybody orders anything in that bin. Yep. Okay, so that's actually how I pull an order. Once I pull the order, then that's actually when I'll go up here, copy this, and I'll select print, save as PDF. And once I'm in my folder of orders, I control, and then I'm gonna overwrite that one because now I want it saved with the checkboxes. These checkboxes work really well because I can go through and then sometimes I take a double look at it and verify that everything I got was correct. And I find this helps really minimize problems and errors with the order, because sometimes there might be one item in there where you thought the quantity was 1 and they ordered 2 or 3 or more. So that sometimes happens with figures, or other rare parts where you'd think, oh, they'd only be ordering 1, but they order both. All right. And then I'll block this at the bottom, but over here it says that's your batch total, order total. What batch means is sometimes people can place multiple orders at once and it'll show up as separate batches, but they'll only pay one time. And then estimated weight of the order. So I should be able to ship this for 6 to 7 ounces after it's in a mailer. I hope this was helpful. As you can see in the end, I put the bags that were heat sealed into this larger Ziploc bag. And that's because I will pack multiple orders at one time. I'll seal them like this. I'll put them over in my desk area. And when I'm ready to ship things out, I'll now take this and put it into it. I'll take the contents out of this bag, put it in a bubble mailer, seal that, print the label, and send it out. So that's how that works. I hope this was helpful. I just thought it'd be fun to try and show how I pack an order. If you organize your orders through remarks, then you can organize your store to better fit you and be more efficient and pack faster. I found when I first started my store, I had things in all different places. I didn't organize it by remarks. I was pulling here and pulling there and having to find things. So if you keep it organized and make sure everything has remarks, and then you organize how your store remarks are laid out, with letters and numbers, then it'll work well for you. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, please like and please subscribe if you're looking to see more Lego content. I come out with set reviews every Saturday. I'll have Bricklink helpful videos every Friday, and most Tuesdays train builds, or my current project of hanging a train on my ceiling.